This is Dr. West. Welcome to the Bible Answer Man, and hoping that this question might be a blessing to you.
Question one: I'm having trouble forgiving one who has wronged me. What can I do? Well, first of all, and probably the most important thing that you will have to deal with is the realization that you can't forgive. It's impossible for a person to forgive a person who has wronged you in your own strength. And I emphasize in your own strength. You're going to have to ask God to help you forgive that individual. And when you humble yourself and ask the Lord to help you forgive, you will be amazed how he will move on that situation. And then thirdly, you want to pray for that individual. Now, this is vitally important. When you get to the place where you can pray for someone out of your heart, now your mind may be still battling ill will and ill feelings and hurts about that thing, but as you start to pray for that individual, you see, you can't do two things at one time. It's hard to pray for somebody and dislike him at the same time. And when you pray for them, then first of all, you're acting in accord with the scripture. It says to pray for those who have deceitfully used you and bruised you and hurt you. And as you do that, praying for God to reveal truth to them, to reveal himself to them. And at the same time, when you're praying for God to heal them, you will find that he's healing you. And if you put them on your prayer list before very long, you'll find that all of a sudden you won't even be remembering that situation or that person anymore. And so many people have physical ailments. And ministering at the altar, there's been a lot of times that people could not get healing at the altar because they were harboring ill will. Ill will and anger against somebody will shut down the blessings of God. Fact is, it's so astute that if there's anger between a husband and wife, God says he won't even hear your prayers until you get that reconciled. He tells us not to let the sun go down on our wrath. So we should be able to realize first, as I reiterate, you can't forgive in your own strength because we want to harbor. And some people say, well, I forgive, but I won't forget. Well, if that's a statement, then you've never forgiven in the first place because you can't do that. So first, depend on the Lord, ask him to help you, and then pray for that individual earnestly and pray till you get a release. When it's no longer a factor for you, then just move on in God.